This is section 7.3, volumes of prisms and cylinders. Our objective today is to find the volumes of prisms and cylinders. Let's start with vocab. Volume is the number of cubic units needed to fill the space inside a figure. A cubic unit is a cube with edges 1 unit long. For example, a cubic centimeter is a cube with edges 1 centimeter long. So 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter and 1 centimeter deep. There's a cubic centimeter. So think about filling a rectangular prism with cubic centimeters. The bottom layer would have 10 by 4 or 40 cubes. But then we need 3 layers to make it 3 tall. So we'd have to take that 40 and 40 and 40, and we'd get a final volume of 120 cubic centimeters. So a couple of volume formulas. The volume of a rectangular prism is area of the base times the height. We shorten that by capital B times H. Or for a rectangular prism, we can do length times width times height. For a triangular prism, we can only do area of the base times the height. We find the area of that triangle, multiply it by the height of the prism. And then volume of a cylinder, we still do area of the base times the height. But we can also use our shortcut pi times r squared times h. So let's try this example. Mr. Cho is building a craft box like the one shown. What is the volume of the craft box in cubic inches? Well, our volume formula said length times width times height. The length is 3, the width would be 4, and the height is 5. 3 times 4 times 5 makes 60, and we label it in cubic inches. Try this one. If the height of the prism is doubled, so I'm changing this 5 to a 10, what is the volume? All right, what we should do on this one is 3 times 4 times 10, which would give us 120 cubic inches. Now we're going to look at a triangular prism. We're going to find its volume. So our base is this triangle right here. The base is 1/2 times 4 times 3, which is 6. So our volume is the area of our base, which is 6, times our height, which is also 6. So we get 36 cubic centimeters. Try this one. We are going to double the height of the prism, so make it 12. Now find the volume. All right, to find the volume of this one, we find our base, which is still 1/2 times 3 times 4, which is still 6. Our volume now is 6 times 12, which is 72 cubic centimeters. Now for a cylinder. We take volume equals pi times our radius. The radius of our base is 4 squared times the height of our cylinder, which is 9. Pi times 4 squared times 9 to the nearest cubic unit, which would be a whole number. So it makes 452 cubic inches. Try this one on your own. The problem here is that we're not given the radius. The radius would be 9. So we have to do volume equals pi times 9 squared times 24, rounded to the nearest cubic centimeter, which would give us 6,107 cubic centimeters. Here's your assignment.